Hello, everybody. My name is Adrian, and I'm doing a movie review on It Chapter 2. I gotta say, I actually really enjoyed this sequel. I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed James McAvoy's performance, and I also enjoyed Bill Hader's performance. I kind of felt like they could have did a bit more with Jessica Chastain's character, but I know they're focused on the main character, which is Bill, and how he lost his brother Georgie basically to Pennywise. I do enjoy the actor that does play Pennywise Skarsgård. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, his last name right, but I do love his performance as Pennywise. A lot of people have been giving it Chapter 2 hate because they wanted more of Pennywise other than his other forms, but I kind of like that they did the other forms within the film. Like, I thought they were pretty cool, you know? Like it's gonna make me go into more spoilers, but I might as well, right? I'll make this a spoiler video. So basically, basically they're all grown up, which we already know from the It Chapter 2 trailer. And basically, their friend calls them up, and it's been like 27 years later. So basically, he has an idea to stop it, and it kind of looks like a lampshade, basically. It has to do with like an Indian type of ritual. I do like what he's trying to do, but he lied to his friends, basically. Which is a spoiler. If you do not want to watch this video, you don't have to. So he lied to his friends. The original people that fought it, they all died, basically. But the Losers Club, basically, they all come back together because their friend makes them come back. And basically, they come back to Derry, and what I like is what they did with Bill's character. I like that he writes screenplays basically, and he writes books, and he happens to not have a good ending for his stories basically, and his friends even mention it to him. And what I also like about James McAvoy's performance is there's a scene where he sees a kid skateboarding right after he has a breakdown looking at the sewer where Georgie was taken from the first It movie, It Chapter 1. And he sees this boy, and he's seen him before. He saw him at the Chinese buffet, basically. And he warns the boy to not go to the fair. And it's pretty sad because once Bill goes to the fair, he tries so hard to save that little boy. Like I loved his performance because it seemed pure and it seemed real. Like at that moment, I believed he was actually looking at a boy that was getting torn apart by it. And basically, this boy, he gets torn to shreds in this obstacle thing that has like nothing but mirrors at the fairgrounds, and it's so sad. Like Bill's trying so hard to break the glass. He's trying so hard to break the glass with his feet, but he just can't. And he couldn't save the boy. And when he goes to his friends, he just starts to cry, and his friends basically talk to him about it, you know? And it's sad, you know? Like that's what I love about the film. Like they all feel like they're friends in the movie. I know the film's getting some negative results about more Pennywise, but that's not what the story's about. The story's about the Losers Club. Part 2 is not about Pennywise. It's about the Losers Club trying to defeat Pennywise. And they have to go through obstacles to defeat him. And that's why I like this film. Like, I enjoy all the actors. The one that surprised me was the one that played the boy that was obsessed with New Kids on the Block. I don't know the actor's name, and I'm sorry that I don't, but I actually liked his performance, and I thought he did pretty well. It's just the only negative thing is Jessica Chastain. I really thought she could have did more. I don't know why she got top billed. She wasn't even in the whole entire movie, really. It was more focused on Bill, the main character Bill, and his buddy that's played by Bill Hader. I like Bill Hader because he actually plays a comedian in the film. There's like a scene where he messes up because he gets a call from a friend from Derry. And I have to say, like, everybody did not want to go back to Derry. Not even Bill. Bill wasn't even convinced to go back. He didn't want to do anything. He didn't think he could convince his friends anymore. He was a bit different than from when he was a child, when he could motivate all his friends to do something. And usually he gets them all together, and that's what they do. Basically, they get all together, they go to the house, and they confront it. It becomes a giant spider like the original, and I don't think I don't think it was bad. Like, they actually showed his true form at the end. He like shrinks down into like a minuscule little clown, basically, and he's like old, like he's weak. That's what I like about it. It shows that it isn't very powerful. It shows that he can be weakened, especially from age. But what I really wanted was more of where it came from. Where did Pennywise come from? You know, and that's what got me. And also, I really didn't like the ending. Like, Bill didn't end up with the girl he was in love with when he was a kid. The kid that liked New Kids on the Block ended up with her. I didn't really like that. Like, I know I'm ruining the ending for you, but this is my spoiler review, and I gotta say, like, I hated that ending. I liked the whole movie except the ending. I would have gave the movie like a B plus, but I'm gonna give it a B minus because I hated the ending of this film. I really wanted Bill to end up with her. I know people want happy endings, and I know they're trying to push that forth in the dialogue of the film in general, but sometimes it's good not to have a happy ending in a horror film. I kind of wish they left it at a cliffhanger. That way they can make a part three. Because honestly, they could have made a part three. Like, they could have had more of Pennywise in chapter three. But I don't know what they're going to do now. But yeah, I give this film a B minus, and I enjoyed it rather much. I'm Adrian. Please like or subscribe if you dare.